Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily starter, I want to talk about daily action. Daily action will give you daily results that may get us closer to the result. I'll break it all down for you on this video, so make sure you watch it to the end. Hello friend, this is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello friend, I want to ask you a question. Can you single-handedly, can you devour an entire elephant? The answer is probably no, right? Like you can't sit down and just swallow an entire elephant, right? But if you broke it down into chunks, then you probably stand a chance of single-handedly, consuming an entire elephant. So here's the thing: those big goals in our mind, those big things we want to do with our life, let's picture them in terms of a huge elephant. It's huge, it's big, it's out there, and honestly sometimes we can't even know where to start from. Just the thoughts of how big the things you want to do is likely to paralyze you and you end up not taking any action. So in this video, I wanted to explain something. First of all, you see, those big visions we have, those big goals you have, yet they are attainable. Yes, it can be achieved. However, it cannot be achieved overnight. We need to learn how to look, beyond the surface, dig deep on the things we want to do with our time, the things we want to channel our energy towards, and come up with a reasonable estimate of how long it's going to take. Okay? I mean, if history suggests that certain things will take 10 years, take 20 years, I believe it will be, a bit crazy for us to do the same thing but want to do it within 2 years, right? I mean, we need to talk about these things. Yes, I know we are in a technological driven world. I know all about the fourth industrial revolution. Nevertheless, some things are just going to take time. Okay, some things are just going to take time, and I feel that our reluctance to agree and admit that things will take time forces us into unnecessary short-term thinking. So a project that we should be thinking of achieving over a 5-year period, for example, I think we can get it done over the next 6 months, over the next 3 months, and that doesn't make any sense. Okay, someone said we tend to overestimate what we can get done within 1 year, and then we underestimate what we can get done within 10 years, right? Because we are just thinking what we can do within the next 3 months, within the next 6 months, within the next 1 year, and because of that, our life revolves around those short-term goals, that we fail to understand the power of long-term thinking, the idea that we can lay some blocks now that could build up into that big thing we are thinking. So what I think is this, right? Let's get clear on our long-term goals. Let's get clear on the things we want to do and how long it's going to take us to do it. I don't have to swallow the entire elephant in a day. I can break it down into chunks. I can swallow the elephant over the next 3 years. I mean, there's no crime in that, right? The important thing is at the end of the day, the goal is achieved. I believe we need to rediscover the power and impact daily consistent goals can have. That if I commit to do certain things every single day, I'm laying blocks every single day, it's going to build up to something serious, something phenomenal in the passing of time. I don't have to, be an overnight sensation. It will shock you to even realize that most of the overnight success stories that you read about, the ones the media sold to you, if you dig deep, if you examine it carefully, you realize that overnight success is taking some people 10 years, 20 years, and so on. So what we need to do is this: step one, we need to get clear on what we want to do. The question is, do you know enough to get started? If you know enough to get started, please go and get started. Okay? Over time, you get better and better. Over time, you get more perfect. But without that, that ability to say, let me get started, you will forever stay in dreamland. You will forever continue that merry-go-round, and you will never really be able to get to the things you want to do. So let's stop waiting for perfect. Let's stop waiting for everything to come up overnight. Let's sit down and deliberately see how we can take a simple step every single day. I believe that is more beneficiary to us as opposed to thinking we want to achieve everything in a day, everything in one sitting, everything at one spot. Probably not, right? You need to understand how to balance your short-term activities, how they can come together to form a whole in the passing of time. Remember, you are likely going to overestimate what you can get done in the short term and grossly, seriously underestimate what you can get done in 5 years. So take a second look at your bigger goals. Take a second look at those things you want to do and see how you can take daily action. Like even if just 30 minutes a day to work on those big things you want to do, it's going to add up over time, and you realize that wow, you got it done, and you are right there getting it done. So this is a kind of mindset shift that I think is really important for us to have in mind, and if we can get this done, I know that it will have a big, it will be a big help to the things we are trying to do. Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking our time to check out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day.